Alright, and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Insane difficulty run. We have a 4-man run with only ballistic weapons, double enemy hit points, permanent dark events, and grenade damage falloff. So that's pretty much as tough as it gets. We're not going to upgrade any weapons. We're in mission 3, guys. We haven't really done much. We were basically starting to research resistance communications when the Operation Lost and Abandoned came in, which is the official mission to get into contact with the Reapers and with the Skirmishers. So the first of the two missions with Mrs. Dragonover is a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do there, oh gosh, everyone's tired. Well, here's the thing. Perfect opportunity for us to get a second squad in. So I'm going to be a little bit ballsy here and take rookies. Only rookies. We got Noxus here from our last run. He's going to help us. And for our group number 2, we have only non-named characters because our character pool is not so large so far. Need more viewers to effectively sign up. So if you want to be one of these fine ladies or gentlemen, please write it in the comment down below. We're going to go into this mission with rookies and rookies only. What could possibly go wrong? I think on a scale from 1 to 10, that is almost a 9 out of 10, as bad as ideas can be. But if we can pull it off, then we would have a second squad ready, because we are going to get tired eventually. And in this mission we're going to have specific help from pre-generated characters, which is not going to be too bad. So I assume you already know the drill. We're going to fight a lot of the Losts. And here's our secret weapon of choice, Mrs. Dragonova. Normally the Losts are super easy to kill because they only take one shot and you get the nice little headshot ability. I think with our settings this is no longer the case, because we will actually need to kill them very, very slowly. So yeah, that could be effectively one of the main difficulties that we're going to face, the Lost ones, because they are numerous and they require the headshot mechanic, which means you want to kill them immediately in order to regain actions. If we are not able to do that, I am growing a little bit concerned if we can pull off the whole campaign. Luckily for us, apparently the standard default mod, which doubles hit points, it said doubles hit points for most of the enemies. Apparently Losts were taken out of the equation, which makes sense if you think about it, because the headshot mechanic just, wow. It would be painful, let's put it this way. Good, let's move on. Triggering the pack of 3. Such a surprise that they are going to go after us. Well, and here you can see rookies at work. 68%. Good job, buddy. You got this. Against them, cover is actually not a big thing, so we could just normally continue on. Well, this guy here is good. He already earned his promotion. Matter of fact, he killed all 3 and had a free reload. How great is that? Not the best position to be in for Dragunova. I don't want her to be spotted out. And I also don't want to use grenades, because that will trigger even more of them. However, as it stands, one of our rookies is really bad, and the other one was lucky the first time and is now becoming really bad. Did I just misclick? Oh yeah. Good job, Syken. That's how it's done. Okay, one more try. 85%. That's good, that's good. Good job, buddy. Alright, Noxus got his promotion as well. Let's reload. And continue to advance. We need high ground in order to effectively do anything here. I can see that we're missing like every single shot elsewise. Rocky's on the rooftop, which, by the way, could be an excellent name for a drink in the XCOM universe. Someone walks into a bar. I'd like to have 2 rookies on a rooftop, please. Don't worry, you'll get it. Well, it seems we will not trigger them from here. Let's very carefully try to pull them. And let's fight them on our terms. Of course. Wouldn't have expected anything else other than complete and utter failure. Running this with rookies has a certain fun factor, because you never know if they would even hit the easy shots. And Noxus was a premium sniper in our last run, if you remember, but for some reason RNG hadn't been kind to him this turn. I think he hasn't hit a single. Oh yeah, he hit once. Now, with almost 90% chance, is he going to redeem himself? Yes. Good job, buddy. Okay, we're on our way. Not so far away. We're going to go through this part and we're going to exit from here because there's another pack over there, which Dragunova can already spot out.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it your pet advent in time.
Though their intelligence appears almost non-existent, these creatures
All right, let's move in further.
communication system, perhaps auditory signals or some form of hive-like consciousness.
Your point, Doctor?
The entire swarm knows there is food here now. I would advise we make haste to leave this area.
This, by the way, would have been the perfect opportunity to use a Claymore grenade if we wouldn't have wasted it before.
Central, the preliminary readings from these creatures seem familiar. I will need to consult my records, but I I may have encountered something similar to them during my time with Advent.
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
There we go. The Losts have detected us. Luckily, they're not taking any cover, so they're just mindlessly rushing in. Good enough for me. Let's kill some. One down.
Running dry on ammo.
Two down.
Taken care of.
And I should have reloaded before doing this.
Okay.
That was rather stupid.
Enemy destroyed.
All right, there we go.
No longer a threat. Reloaded.
I'll watch closely.
First part of the mission done flawlessly with the rookies.
Got it.
I am at your service.
You should have a clear path through.
Good, there we go.
Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed.
Now it's time for the second part, which in my opinion is the little bit more difficult one.
Be there.
I can't skip that cutscene. So we're now going to meet the Skirmishers as well, and I'm looking forward to see which faction we are going to side with at the beginning. Just realizing, by the way, if the Chosens have twice as many hit points as well,
Looks like
this
trouble
is
ahead.
probably going to be difficult.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today.
All right, we got Mox.
Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers,
Mox can shoot twice, which we like.
this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause.
I can see, by the way, that our hit points also seem to be increased due to the double enemy hit points. It seems as if the game on default assumes that you will need more hit points. Not a bad idea. I actually like it.
I will move. Attacking
Moving to Overwatch. Heads up. Get moving.
We're going to kill a couple of purifiers here. And there they go.
I got nothing.
Let's see if we can take one or two more shots.
I have failed.
Okay, that was one solid hit.
Don't remember
Not bad for the start.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drop 10, the Lost.
This is going to attract Losts, but I am frankly less concerned about the Losts.
Take them down.
Okay, so that blew away the wall, but we're now no longer able to see this guy, right? Plus, I'm not allowed to grapple anywhere else. Well, that sucks. So we're going to use a little technique here. No, we're actually not going to use a little technique here. I was under the impression we would see him behind his little staircase there, but that seems to be wrong.
Moving on target location. Moving to Overwatch.
To that position.
So let's move back. Half cover overview. And again, we are completely missing. Could have killed him. Yeah, now we do have a problem because him burning, he's our strongest unit. He definitely shouldn't be burning. Need to find a way of how to deal with that circumstance. Okay, first things first.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. I'm running low on ammo.
I go as ordered.
We need to make sure that we can only hunker down. But the hunkering down is putting out the fire, so that's probably not the worst idea ever. Wow, he's really standing in the open just to take a shot into full cover. I'm impressed by the recklessness of the enemy.
Heading there now.
Well, so much for our cover.
Could explode. Careful with these things. We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
Good to go.
We do have a 100% kill shot.
They won't fight. Control has been liberated.
But taking a shot with a gun, of course, is a little bit easier. We're preserving our ammunition.
Push forward and complete.
Our grenade.
Works for me. Move out.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, so first encounter could have gone better.
A 10 batal. I am watching.
Come get some.
I mean, on the other hand, you can't really do all too much strategically when you're limited in the damage output, because you are going to take shots no matter what. You can just try to fall back, play it slow, pull only one pack at a time, make sure that you're not doing anything like stupid focus fire. Which means, yeah, you can do some, but I guess the point I'm making is you can't completely prevent the enemies from hitting you. Which might be interesting in this run, because we're going to take a lot of damage.
Headed there now.
On my way.
Moving there. Non-evade detection.
I'm on it. On the move.
Okay, soon we're going to see the cutscene. There we go. And basically the skirmishers running in, like destroying this whole giant train with a lot of fuel in it. And we're now going to be exposed to 1 bazillion enemies charging us all at the same time. Great, good job, buddy. Well done.
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description.
Yeah, so we're going to use high ground here,
Accelerated these dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility.
which is kind of a given.
Corresponding increase in aggression.
I go.
I want to grapple up there. But I think it's better to just stay over here.
Good to go.
Alright, double overwatch. We're going to be swarmed from two sides. Lesser swarms coming from the left-hand side, and a massive swarm from the right-hand side. I think, if I remember correctly, if my memory serves me well, there's another one spawning here. Like a gigantic swarm.
Explosion reverberated throughout most of the city. I would expect a significant reaction from the lost.
The only reaction I will accept from them is their deaths. Find us that exit. Kill confirmed.
No clue why we wouldn't see this guy here. He's clearly visible and standing in the open. Also no clue why we're not seeing the two guys down there.
My weapon is nearly empty.
It's not exactly as if they would be hidden or anything. Difficult decision. There's one down here who can jump up anytime. I'm not sure if this car is going to block him. So he can traverse up here. That's a given, but he can't like diagonally traverse. So if the car would block him, he would need to go all the way around just because we're blocking him. Question is, do we want to take that risk or play it safe? I forgot about these two guys. Well, let's see. Here we go. 2 damage to one of them. Overwatching from above. Of course, missing in the process. Okay, Mox can take some damage, that's fine. That's mainly fine because we will not take him after the mission anyways. Alright, Esmeralda here is currently cleaning house. This guy seems to be a graphical bug, elsewise we would have had him move by now. Wow, 3rd Overwatch in a row where he completely missed. Alright. Time for you to prove that you're... Well, you kind of underpinned my point. You have missed even the 4th shot. He's standing right next to you. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun campaign. Yeah, that was the big swarm I was talking about. Remember when I said they are going to kind of like swarm us? It was pretty much the swarm I was talking about. And that's our exit route.
To get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Do we by any chance have another grenade? Yes, we do. Oh, that tile here blew up. So a lot of them are effectively standing down there. Interesting. A large portion of them is actually standing down there.
Draining ammo fast. Kill confirmed. Ammo out.
We need to move anyways. Might as well do it quick and painless.
Bombs away! Target clear.
I guess that was one of the most valuable grenades that the rookie has ever thrown. Boy, that was a killer grenade.
Their casualties grow. Need ammunition. We take from the Elder stock.
Ready to engage.
Alright, Overwatch, and I suppose Overwatch. And let's hope that we can effectively kill one of these guys.
I will not fail you again.
And boy oh boy, our Overwatch stings. Well, the first time that we have hit something. Good. Good. So, let's get this poppin'. I want to leave that place. Rookies are undamaged. Mox is in a suboptimal condition. But who cares? Alright, Mox could charge out from here. Everyone can charge out from here. That's good. Sweet, sweet victory, guys. That was a large swarm. And on top of it, they were spawning right next to us.
I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Okay, so first lost mission is done. By the way, an excellent option to level up. I can see that all of the rookies got their first level like right away. Which means if we have four level ups, that would be a complete new team. Oh gosh. Somehow I forgot that part of the mission, which is defeating the assassin. Well, you know, I mean, I can think about pros and cons, what I like about that, but if she now has twice the amount of HP, well, this is going to be a nail biter.
Moving out. Affirmative, covering now. Affirmative, covering.
At least her sword attack is not going to one-shot us. Yeah, there we go.
So many have already fallen.
Assassin Fall Rai Valinor. Okay. Well, we got this.
Yet my work is never done.
So, she is definitely hiding somewhere around here. Let's take a look where she could be. Testing the fields. Because I want to make sure that we can spot her out, right? And we have just found her. No, we haven't. That's actually a wall. My bad. Last time I remember that she was hiding up here. Somewhere around the balcony. And then took like a lengthy leap and killed the guys. Or damaged the guys up here. So I want to prevent that this time. If I'd be her, I would definitely like stand around here. Or down here. So what I'm currently doing, for those of you who are wondering, I am double checking every single field. Super cumbersome, but very powerful technique if you're looking for something and you do not have an idea where it is. She would be blocking a field, that's for sure. So once you see this, the cursor skip, so you have a field which you effectively are not allowed to enter, you pretty much know that she's there. I'm wondering, normally she would need to advance because that's what she does. Let's do a logical assessment. We know that she isn't like in front here yet, elsewise we would have seen her. We also haven't really seen her in Boo's bar down there, although I don't know if the chosen one actually could be seen really with that technique. I don't know. She could be trying to move over here, which is unlikely. I think I would almost bet you she's moving via Boo's. And one way to spot her out is basically standing here and effectively looking into all of this direction, because she needs to bypass that part of the map in order to progress further. Another option would be standing here and we would still see her. That's probably the better choice because we would see a lot here as well. If that would be cover, standing there would be even better. But yeah, there aren't many places where she could be in order to not be spotted out once we stand here. This here could be one of the spots. But apparently I can move there, so... Yeah, I think we're going to go with that for now. Because I seriously don't have a better idea. We could go for here, but that only allows us to spy this area. Could go for here, which isn't bad either, but I don't know how good the view down there would be. I'm taking my time. I know that this might be frustrating, but I really want to figure out where she is. Because if we fail to detect her, that means one of our units is going to be severely injured. And I don't like that. Maybe even dying. So yeah, best position is still here. Haven't spotted her out, which makes me a little bit nervous, to be honest.
Non-evade detection.
Scanning. Come get some. We're agreeing to go.
Alright, we got a couple of Overwatch shots lined up, but I think she cannot be Overwatched. Yeah, she was in the house. And we did not track her.
I think I'm bleeding.
You will not suffer long.
Told you.
I will deliver you to the next world without delay.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
I think she has hidden herself like in here. That would be a smart move of her.
I'm on the move.
All right. Okay, so this here would be flanking position. I'm not sure if we would see her from here though. This here is definitely not a flanking position, it's full cover, so might as well take our chances for flanking position and 2 shots. Not a flanking position, damn you. Because she's behind the car, so it's never going to be a flanking position. And we're dealing with high cover because we're just a little bit too far on this side. Too bad. Really good cover spot that she has chosen there.
This might sting a little.
Okay, we still got grenades.
On my way.
Might as well use them wisely. Get her armor off and get the car into a situation where it starts burning, which means she needs to move next turn. You know what? Can we hit her with a grenade through some shenanigans? Too bad. The second grenade, unfortunately, Dark Tower Noxus only has 1 action because he was just being dazed. But if he would have had a second one, that would have been really, really good. So we don't want to stand near cars, and we want to have a full vision. And we want to spread out a little bit because she can still do her wave. She's going to stun a lot of the XCOM agents. This is still full cover. I don't like that idea. I mean, she has her sword, but she also has the shotgun, so I don't know. Standing up here might be asking for a little bit more than we can effectively process, but we need good hits, and high ground delivers on good hits. Good, another Overwatch, another movement into cover here. Yeah, that's really low on to hit chance, but it's fine. Apparently we're hitting quite well. And I would like to take the chances with Dragonova here, because if we get her to half HP, I think she will move away.
I must have miscalculated. Surely you can do better.
Okay, so let's move back. Just want to make sure that we're further away than what she could move. She's trying, and the wave. She's using her grenade, which is fine. The blind grenade is one of her weakest moves.
Send your lambs to the slaughter.
Throw a flashbang grenade when you're blinded. Let's talk about suboptimal conditions. Good. Well, first of all, we need to get rid of the Overwatch, and we have Dragonova, who's the perfect candidate to do so. There we go. 6 damage. Wonderful.
A trivial wound. We can no longer hide. On the move.
All right. Not in line of sight.
Heading to that location.
Nice. Now we're flanking her.
I cannot be so easily dissuaded.
Move into position.
Pretty solid engagement. We need to be careful with what we're hitting. So that would be too much. We don't want the car to explode, but we want her to take damage. This should... Yep. Just deliver the damage.
Not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot.
Okay, the first encounter with her was...
The sonic dispersal waves emitting
yeah, almost as expected. Maybe a little bit weaker than I would have expected. I would have thought that Dragonova would definitely deal more damage.
That thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining lost in the city.
an accurate assessment. The entire lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
For the free.
Well, that is going to be interesting.
Weapons depleted. Their service is over. I require ammunition. I reload.
That is going to be interesting. I think we can do it without getting hit any further. So far, I'm actually okay with how the whole mission played out.
Soon to be out of ammunition. Failure is my own. I must have ammunition.
Back in. Got it covered.
Affirmative. Moving out.
intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Alright, let's try to feed the rookies a couple more kills.
Moving to designated coordinates. Target safe. Gonna need to reload soon. Enemy destroyed. Back online. I need ammo.
Closing on target position now.
I think it's the XP cap is still in place. The XP cap originally was intended to not let you promote twice in one mission, although we do have like multiple missions in a row here, which could mean that a double promotion is in the realm of possibilities. I think Esmeralda, I've just seen her to be promoted, and she already had a promotion next to her name, so maybe we can promote the guys twice. Should definitely try to do that.
I will not waver.
How many of these creatures can still be in this city?
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive.
Alright, let's Overwatch and just very calmly advance here. I want to make sure everyone's reloaded before we go in.
Will go.
Locked and loaded. I'm on it.
Got it covered.
I await their approach.
Not sure if all of them are yielding experience, but given that the normal enemies are so much tougher than the lost ones, it's actually probably even desirable to pull a couple of the lost packs,
What happened to this place? To these
just so we can level up the rookies. I'm not sure yet, but that might be a thing which would work.
on the move.
The whole ballistic only run is always going to be based on the skills of the soldiers. So we need really highly trained soldiers, elsewise the ballistic run is not going to work, because clearly the damage is not coming from the weapons, and the damage is also not coming from any extra items. We tuned all of them down. So naturally it needs to come from like special skills,
Come get some.
such as fanfire or whatever. So skills where basically the unit determines the quality of dealing more damage, if that makes sense. Fanfire, for instance, lets you shoot thrice, and if you have a halfway decent gun, then this would allow you to simply dish out a lot of damage. Would be very, very good for a sniper.
Target neutralized. We triumph.
This, by the way, is a battlefield. I mean, you see corpses all over the place. Such a great atmosphere. It almost feels like a zombie invasion.
If they are all like
So Dark Tower here has a
likely possibility.
promotion.
Target eliminated.
Yet gets another promotion. Perfect. So next up, Charlie, the nameless rookie, has a promotion.
Down neutralized.
Does not yet get a promotion.
Hostiles pacified. On reserve.
Roger that.
Moving on target location. It's killing time. On Overwatch.
I go where you tell me.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some.
Watching comes naturally.
Moving. Watch order.
Alright, moving on. Bring the next pack. A lost swarm appears. Still have two more rookies that need yet another promotion. It would be so great if they would get 2 promotions out of the whole mission. That would be awesome. Promotion earned. Guillaume Morel. Who's that? It's not Esmeralda. This is this guy here, which means Charlie is still missing his promotion.
Locked and loaded. Affirmative, moving out. Closing on target position now. Overwatch.
I am trusting you.
Yeah, I can see there's yet another pack. Let's Overwatch kill them.
My watch begins.
We deny our creators.
Dark Tower Noxus does not hit. Charlie misses as well. Fuck you, Charlie, for not wanting that promotion bad enough. Good, here we go. Charlie
Even hotter than we thought.
takes aim.
Running out of time here, people.
Tell her to hold as long as she can. We will.
Gets a couple of free shots. Is that his promotion?
Taken care of. Reloaded.
Has this guy even been promoted twice already? Who knows?
Hostile neutralized. Target down.
He's certainly going nuts.
Kill confirmed.
Go, Charlie, go.
Some ammo.
Ready to rock. I'm on it.
A long run.
Reloaded.
Okay,
Moving to Overwatch.
so I think we almost got all of them.
I won't let them pass.
I got nothing.
Oh wow, this guy is tough.
No longer a threat.
Central, the sheer magnitude of the biomass converging upon this position is staggering. If our team does not evacuate now,
Trust me, Doctor. They know.
All right, Charlie, go on.
Enemy down.
Well, he kills them, but he does not take any promotion. Told you, Charlie doesn't want the promotion.
Understood. Moving out.
I go. No trespassers.
On Overwatch.
I will go. Reapers are always vigilant. Scanning.
So we need to start to advance. I mean, clearly there are a lot of them coming. And we need to get through the house.
Taken care of. No longer a threat.
That was a good round. We got them all in the Overwatch phase. So let's advance.
I will reposition.
Dragunova moves in. We're almost at the extraction point. Very good. Mox moves in. What we're going to do is we're going to take a leap of faith here. And with that I mean we're going to charge in as far as we can go.
I see everything.
Grenade weapon.
Alrighty, let's go.
As you order, Commander.
Oh gosh, Dragonova, what the heck?
The shadows fail us.
Moving to designated coordinates. Kill confirmed.
That moment when you realize that the rookie, it's better than your
Neutralized.
experienced Reaver.
As you command.
Good copy. Moving on target. Go, go, go. Moving on target location.
Alright, we can't hit anymore automatically, so we're going to go into Overwatch and try to kill the first guy charging in. The others shouldn't be able to reach us.
I am the victor.
Good riddance.
Alright, Dragonova.
My life is in your hands.
Very good.
Return to your gods. My ammunition is nearly depleted.
Move, move, move.
Will do.
Covering distance.
On it. Location confirmed.
I won't let them pass.
Of course, we're one soldier short. Yeah, that's not a flawless execution, but we got a pretty good mission. I think with 4 rookies and the difficulty level, that was acceptable. Couple extra kills before we go out.
I need ammo. Enemies down. Enemy down. Hostiles pacified. Gonna need to reload soon. Kill confirmed. Got no ammo.
Moving to designated
And there we go. Mission is over.
Swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger. Where the hell's our
I'll
exit?
skip the cinematic here. It's a great one, but I don't want to watch it again. We all know that Mox is going to get captured.
I will follow. Fox Tala 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
Well, there we go. Who would have thought that that would have happened? Let's see if we get 1 or 2 level ups.
It was no easy task, but we managed to get the reap.
Good, so Dragonova, 1 mission, 1 kill, and look at that. Boy oh boy, some of our rookies killed 20 plus enemies. We got a nice little grenadier going here, Esmeralda Marquez. And a wonderful assault. You got the sniper here. And Noxus this time is not going to be a sniper, but a specialist.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day.
We got a scientist and 101 intel plus a captured Mox. Let me clean up the armory a little bit and do the colors, and we see each other in the next mission. 3 out of 3 so far. We're going strong.